Hello, everyone. He's planning the wedding in his mind. Doesn't matter that you haven't agreed. Doesn't matter that conversation about marriage hasn't happened out loud. Doesn't matter that relationship might not even be official yet. In his internal world, in the private theater of his imagination, you're already walking down that AISLE. He sees it vividly, sees you in white, sees himself waiting, sees the moment, sees the life after, sees children maybe, sees home, sees years, sees forever, sees entire future constructed around you as central figure. And these aren't casual daydreams, aren't wouldn't that be nice passing thoughts. These are obsessive visions, are mental rehearsals, are scenarios he returns to constantly, are fantasies he's building detail by detail. Because Powerhouse means he's used to getting what he wants, used to achieving, used to setting goals and reaching them, used to obstacles being temporary, used to his determination overcoming resistance, and now he wants you. And wanting you has activated that same drive, that same intensity, that same refusal to accept that something he wants might be unavailable. Accept your person, not goal, not achievement, not thing to be acquired through force of will. And that tension between his powerhouse drive and your autonomy, between his obsession and your freedom, between his vision and your actual desires, creates dangerous territory. Here's what powerhouse actually means about who he is. He's accomplished, professionally successful, financially solid, probably, socially influential, maybe, has built something, has achieved status, has power in his domain business, creative field, social circle, whatever his arena is. He's used to respect, used to people listening when he speaks, used to his opinions mattering, used to his decisions creating outcomes. And that power, that capability is part of what makes his attention feel significant, feel flattering, feel like being chosen by someone who could choose anyone. But power also creates entitlement sometimes, creates belief that what he wants should be available, that his desire for something makes it rightfully his, that resistance is just obstacle to overcome, not answer to respect. And if his powerhouse status has created entitlement, if his obsession comes with expectation that you should reciprocate because he wants you, that's red flag. That's dangerous, not just intense. He's confident, knows his worth, knows what he brings, knows he's catch, knows women are attracted to him generally. And that confidence is attractive, is part of powerhouse energy, is magnetic quality that draws people in. But confidence without humility becomes arrogance, becomes assumption that, of course, you'd say yes, of course, you'd want this, of course, his love offer is irresistible. And if his confidence prevents him from considering that you might not want what he's offering, that's problem, that's obsession, that doesn't account for your actual feelings. He's decisive, doesn't waffle, doesn't endlessly deliberate, sees what he wants and moves toward it, acts rather than just thinking. That decisiveness is refreshing, maybe, especially if you're used to uncertain people, people who can't commit, people who endlessly analyze without acting. Powerhouse knows and acts on knowing, and that clarity creates momentum. But decisiveness about you deciding you're the one, deciding your wife, deciding future without your input, that's not romantic. That's concerning. That's him making unilateral decisions about shared future. What dangerously obsessed, addicted reveals about intensity. Obsessed means you occupy his mind constantly. He's thinking about you when he should be working, checking your social media, analyzing interactions, creating scenarios, planning, imagining, unable to focus on anything else for long. That level of mental occupation is intense, is all consuming, is beyond normal attraction into territory that affects his functioning. And obsession can feel flattering initially, can feel like ultimate validation. I matter so much to him that he can't stop thinking about me. But obsession also means his stability depends on you. His emotional regulation requires your presence or attention or reciprocation. His peace requires certainty about you. That creates pressure, creates dynamic where your choices affect his well being disproportionately, creates responsibility you didn't ask for. Addicted means he needs you, not wants, needs. Needs your attention like addict needs substance. Experiences withdrawal when you're not available, gets high from your presence, crashes from your absence. Addiction language is dangerous because addiction isn't love, is dependency, is compulsion, is need that overrides choice. And being object of someone's addiction creates impossible position. You become responsible for their emotional state. Your boundaries become their suffering. Your autonomy becomes their withdrawal. That's not healthy love. That's enmeshment. That's codependency with intensity coding. Dangerously combines with obsessed, addicted, reveals awareness that this intensity isn't entirely healthy, that there's risk, that crossing lines is possible, that his feelings are strong enough to override judgment potentially. And dangerously might mean different things, might mean dangerous to his well being because he's sacrificing everything for obsession, might mean dangerous to you because obsession could become controlling or possessive, might mean dangerous to both because intensity this high often burns out destructively. What huge love offer actually means huge means significant commitment, big gesture, serious intention, possibly literal proposal, possibly offer of relationship at depth he's never offered before, possibly resources, possibly life-changing offer that's substantial enough to be called huge. That would reorganize your life if you accepted. Could be marriage proposal, literal ring, literal will you marry me, literal commitment to forever based on his certainty, even if you're not there yet. And proposal from Powerhouse, from man with resources and status and capability, comes with weight, comes with life it would create, comes with access to his world. comes with material security, potentially, comes with social positioning, maybe. That weight makes offer significant, makes decision complex, makes yes or no have major consequences. Could be offer of exclusive committed relationship with marriage as stated intention. I want you to be my person. I'm serious about this. I see you as wife, not just girlfriend. That clarity of intention is what some people want, is refreshing, maybe, is man who knows what he wants and isn't playing games. But intention stated unilaterally without first assessing your intentions is presumptuous, is offer that assumes answer before asking question. Could be offer that includes material provisions, be with me and I'll financial support, lifestyle upgrade, solutions to practical problems you're facing. And material offers can be genuine expression of care, of wanting to provide, of using resources to improve your life. But material offers can also be manipulation, can be attempt to create obligation, can be binding you through dependence, can be making leaving harder by making staying materially advantageous. Context matters. His history matters. Whether offer comes with strings matters. This reflection invites you to consider, how does his intensity make you feel flattered, pressured, excited, concerned, overwhelmed, desired, trapped? Your goot response to his obsession is crucial data. If you feel primarily flattered and desired, that's different than if you feel primarily pressured and trapped. Both feelings can coexist, but which is dominant tells you whether this serves you or endangers you. This reflection invites you to consider, what do you actually want? Do you want to be his wife? Are you interested in exploring relationship? Are you uncomfortable with intensity? Are you uncertain? His certainty doesn't create yours. His obsession doesn't obligate your reciprocation. His huge offer doesn't require your yes. What do you want? Separate from what he wants. Separate from flattery. Separate from material advantages. Your desire, your readiness, your vision of future. What you should do with Powerhouse's obsession and offer. Assess whether intensity feels safe or dangerous to you specifically. Does his obsession respect your boundaries? Does his certainty allow for your uncertainty? Does his offer include space for your autonomy? Or does intensity feel controlling? Does obsession feel like pressure? Does offer feel like cage, even beautiful cage? Safety assessment is primary. Before considering any offer, assess whether person making it respects your freedom. If intensity feels unsafe, if there are red flags, if gut says danger, if obsession includes controlling behaviors, create distance, decline offer clearly, establish boundaries firmly. I'm not available for what you're offering. I need you to respect that and give me space. Don't soften to spare his feelings if safety is concern. Don't explain extensively. Don't negotiate. Clear no, clear boundary, clear consequences if boundary is violated. If intensity feels flattering, but you're not ready, if you're interested but overwhelmed, if you need time, if you want to explore without commitment, communicate that clearly. I'm attracted to you, but I need this to slow down. I'm not ready for marriage. I need time to build this without that pressure. See if he can respect slower pace. If he can't, if he insists on his timeline, that's answer about compatibility. If you want him, if obsession is mutual, if intensity feels exciting, not scary, if you see yourself as his wife, verify his offer is genuine before accepting. This is intense. Before I respond to this, I need to understand, are you offering partnership or possession? Are you wanting wife or trophy? Do you see me or fantasy of me? His answer matters. How he responds to being questioned matters. Whether he can handle your agency matters. If he's offering genuine partnership, if obsession includes respect, if intensity includes space for your autonomy, then explore carefully. Set pace that works for you. Don't let his urgency override your discernment. Build relationship before accepting marriage. Verify compatibility beyond chemistry. Assess whether daily reality matches fantasy. Test whether his powerhouse nature creates partnership or domination. And regardless of your interest, don't let material advantages cloud judgment about person. Don't say yes to lifestyle while ignoring red flags about relationship. Material comfort without emotional safety is beautiful cage. Don't trade freedom for security if security costs autonomy. What healthy powerhouse obsession looks like versus unhealthy. He's intensely attracted and committed and respects your pace, wants you desperately and honors your boundaries, sees you as wife eventually and accepts you might not be there yet, offers resources without creating obligation, pursues without pressuring. That's obsession with respect, intensity with maturity, certainty with patience. UN healthy. He's obsessed and can't respect your pace, wants you desperately and violates boundaries, sees you as wife and insists you agree now, offers resources with strings, pursues with pressure that ignores your no. That's obsession without respect, intensity without safety, certainty without regard for your agency. You feel desired and valued, feel seen for who you are, feel excited about possibility, feel safe expressing doubts, feel respected when you set boundaries. You healthy, you feel pressured, feel like object or trophy, feel anxious, feel unsafe expressing doubts, feel punished when you set boundaries. Your feelings in his presence are diagnostic. Trust them more than his words or offers. The power is yours. It always has been. This powerhouse dreams of you as his wife, dangerously obsessed, addicted to you, huge love offer coming. And when his intensity becomes visible through behavior, through confession, through actual proposal, your job is assessing whether obsession respects boundaries or violates them. Verifying offer is partnership, not possession. Communicating your actual pace and readiness, saying no clearly if unsafe, exploring carefully if interested, and recognizing that his certainty doesn't create yours. His obsession doesn't obligate reciprocation, and huge offer doesn't mean right offer if it costs your autonomy. Take what resonates, softly release the rest, trust yourself. And listen, being object of powerhouse obsession can feel intoxicating, can feel like ultimate validation, can feel like winning some invisible competition. But obsession isn't love, intensity isn't partnership, big offers aren't always good offers. Love respects, partnership balances. Good offers enhance freedom rather than limiting it. If his obsession respects you, if intensity comes with safety, if offer includes autonomy that's worth exploring, if his obsession controls you, if intensity creates fear, if offer is cage that's worth escaping, trust your assessment, not his certainty, not his resources, not his status, your safety, your desire, your freedom. Those matter more than being chosen by Powerhouse.